We're going to get started here. It's a beautiful day, and I'm glad you could all join us. As I've been saying to everybody, we spent a good amount of our budget on the weather this year, but we got our money's worth, right? That's what they're saying. So thank you for coming out. I hope some of you have had some fun already doing our events, and I know we have a number of events after these ceremonies. So this is great to see you all out here. I hope you enjoyed our breakfast. If you have not had a chance, we do have some breakfast snacks up there for you, and the bathrooms are over there behind that if you're looking for the bathrooms. As I say, we're about to get started with the opening ceremonies here. My name is Oliver Webster. Hopefully most of the people here know me. I'm in charge of the URI Senior Games here, representing Montgomery and Stanley County. We have a number of wonderful folks here with us today. So we're about to start these games. So what I'd like to do before we get started is to introduce some of our speakers. Our first speaker here, and we're very glad for him to come here, is State Senator Dr. William Purcell. He's going to say a few words to us and give us some inspiration.
Thank you very much, Oliver. Boy, you couldn't have picked a better day for this or any outdoor event. I just want to thank all of you for participating in the 2011 URI Senior Games, and a special thanks to the volunteers and ambassadors who've done so much work to make this possible. You know, there are over 60,000 people who participate in Senior Games throughout North Carolina. There are 53 local units that serve all 100 counties in North Carolina. As you probably know, the North Carolina Senior Games began nearly 30 years ago, and it's just been a wonderful experience for a year-round health promotion and education program in North Carolina. What a success this has been, and I just appreciate the opportunity to be here today, and I hope that all of you have a great day out here in Albemarle this Saturday morning.
Thank you, Dr. Purcell. Right, and we have another speaker here. We're quite honoured to have folks here from the state. So I'd like to introduce Lynn Harrell, who's the Associate Director of North Carolina Senior Games.
Thank you, Oliver. Hello, URI Senior Games! You are the stars of the show, today and every day, as Senator Purcell said, and we are so honored to have his support of the Senior Games program. There are 53 of your local games, and you are part of that 60,000 people that serves all 100 counties. And this year at the state level, there was a research study that was completed by a graduate student at NC State, and now we have proof that you are making a difference to all the generations that come after you by your participation. She studied grandchildren of North Carolina Senior Games participants, and what she found was that even if the children thought that aging was still a debilitating process for people in general, that it wasn't for their grandparents, and it wasn't going to be for them, that they were going to be healthy as they grew up, and that was possible. So you are certainly making a difference in our lives and in the lives of the generations that come after all of us. Thank you so much for your participation, and have a wonderful games.
Thank you, Lynn. All right, at this time, I would like to say a few words before we move on with the ceremonies. One of those is our ambassadors. They're dressed up here in front in our blue shirts, and we would like to thank them very much, obviously, and you see some of those folks who are also involved in our torch run. So please, thank you. And for our ambassadors. And again, if you are interested in helping in that, that's something you can contact myself or any of those ambassadors about. We'd love to have you go out there. We'll train you and have you go out there in the community. And that's a wonderful way you can further the word of Senior Games here in Stanley and Montgomery County, and actually spread that out to people, speak, and get more people involved. Those are the folks that go out and touch people throughout the year. The other thing I'd like to mention is our sponsors. We have those on the banners on the track, on the curve over there, on the bend. Those people have kindly given their money to help us this year. These are folks who have been helping us year after year. You see our title sponsor is First Bank there, established over in Troy. Also, we have our gold sponsor, Spring Arbor. And we've also listed our silver and bronze sponsors. So those are folks, when you go out there into the community and you actually with those people. You know, if you're visiting them or whatever, we'd like you to thank them on behalf of URI Senior Games, because again, we couldn't do it without them. Just like with these ambassadors and the folks here who volunteered today, all important components of what makes this special for us for these 3 weeks. All right, enough talking from me. I would also like to hand over now to Carol Gibson, and she will read the Senior Games Creed.
I am the pride in one's community and a representation throughout the state. I am the smile or a hug from a newfound friend. I am the desire that inspires all that are involved to give their very best. I am the thankfulness for the gifts of health and wellness that are mine. I am love and support that touches people of all ages. I am the knowledge that every individual is one of God's special creations. I am the thread that unites each of us into one. For this night and all the years to come, I am the spirit of the Senior Games.
The 2011 Senior Games are now open.
All right, everybody, thank you for that. We will now be doing our fun walk, so if everyone would come down to the track, we will do our lap as we always do for our fun walk. So for all those folks doing the fun walk, if you'd like to come down to the track, we'll proceed with that event. Thank you.